Hello everyone. As the month of July comes to an end, we take a moment to reflect on the great loss we've experienced. This month, we said goodbye to many beloved legends, stars who left an unforgettable mark on our lives, our hearts, and our culture. In this video, we pay tribute to over 28 celebrities who passed away in July. It's never easy to say goodbye, but their memories and contributions will continue to live on. Before we begin, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Today's Tribute USA. Let's get started.
Bobby Jenks, the fierce and talented relief pitcher who became a key figure in the Chicago White Sox's 2005 World Series championship run, passed away at the age of 43. Born on March 14, 1981. In Palo Alto, California, Jenks's career in Major League Baseball was marked by his dominance on the mound, his ability to perform under pressure, and his role in delivering one of the most memorable moments in Chicago sports history. Jenks's prime years came in the mid-2000s, when he established himself as one of the most feared closers in the game. Known for his blazing fastball and powerful slider, Jenks quickly earned the trust of his teammates and coaches. His 2005 season, in particular, stood out as he played a crucial role in the White Sox's postseason success, helping the team secure their first World Series title in 88 years. As the White Sox's closer during that historic run, Jenks became an integral part of the bullpen, earning 5 saves during the postseason. His performance was crucial in the American League Championship Series, ALCS, and the World Series, where he faced down hitters with poise and precision. Jenks's ability to shut down opposing batters under pressure made him one of the most reliable closers in the game, and his contribution to the team's championship victory will forever be etched in White Sox history. Over the course of his career, Jenks amassed over 150 saves, and his time with the White Sox was marked by his consistency and raw talent. His intimidating presence on the mound and his aggressive approach to pitching made him a fan favorite and a respected figure in the league. Though his career faced challenges with injuries and time away from the game, Jenks's achievements on the mound, particularly during that 2005 postseason, will always stand as a testament to his talent and resilience. Off the field, Jenks was known for his down-to-earth personality, always willing to interact with fans and give back to the community. His journey from a hard-throwing rookie to a World Series champion is a story of perseverance and passion for the game of baseball. As we remember Bobby Jenks, we celebrate the legacy of a man who helped bring a World Series championship to Chicago, and who, with his talent and heart, earned the admiration of fans across the league. His time with the Chicago White Sox will always be remembered as a golden era in the team's history, and his contributions to the sport will never be forgotten. He rest in peace. Pettis Norman, the standout tight end who played for the Dallas Cowboys and the San Diego Chargers, passed away at the age of 73, born on September 28, 1951. In Atlanta, Georgia, Norman's career in the NFL was marked by his versatility, athleticism, and key contributions to 2 teams with rich histories. His legacy as a strong, dependable tight end and his impact on the game will be remembered by fans and teammates alike. Norman's prime years in the NFL came in the 1970s and 1980s, a time when the tight end position was evolving, and Norman was at the forefront of that change. Playing for the Dallas Cowboys from 1973 to 1975 and then for the San Diego Chargers from 1976 to 1981, Norman helped shape the way the tight end position is played today. With his size, speed, and ability to catch passes and block effectively, he became a reliable asset in both the running and passing game. In his years with the San Diego Chargers, Norman emerged as a key part of the team's offense, playing a role in some of the franchise's most memorable moments. His ability to make critical catches and his consistent presence on the field helped elevate the Chargers during a time when the team was developing into a contender. He was a dependable target in the passing game and a reliable blocker who paved the way for his teams. Running backs, though Norman played most of his career in the shadow of some of the league's biggest stars, his work ethic, consistency, and leadership on and off the field made him a respected figure among his teammates and coaches. He was part of the generation that helped modernize the tight end role, blending the skill set of a receiver with the strength of a lineman. Off the field, Pettis Norman was known for his humility and commitment to community. After retiring from professional football, he stayed involved in various charitable endeavors, always giving back to the community that supported him throughout his career. As we remember Pettis Norman, we celebrate a man whose contributions to the game of football, whether as a blocker, a receiver, or a leader, left a lasting impact. His legacy continues to inspire those who play the tight end position today, and his memory will forever be part of the rich history of both the Dallas Cowboys and the San Diego Chargers. May he rest in peace. Jimmy Swaggart, one of the most influential televangelists of the 20th century, passed away at the age of 88. His death marked the end of an era for many of his devoted followers who had listened to his sermons and watched his broadcasts for decades. Born on March 15, 1935, in Ferriday, Louisiana, Jimmy Swaggart's journey from a small-town preacher to a global figure was nothing short of extraordinary. Swaggart's prime time came in the 1980s and 1990s, when his Jimmy Swaggart Ministries grew into a major media empire. His television program, The Jimmy Swaggart Telecast, reached millions of viewers across the globe. Known for his fiery preaching style, deep passion for his faith, and his unparalleled ability to connect with audiences, Swaggart's ministry flourished, leading to the creation of his Bible college, church, and a large-scale media presence. His influence extended far beyond the pulpit, touching the lives of millions of Christians worldwide. However, his life was not without controversy. In the late 1980s, Swaggart was involved in a highly publicized scandal that led to a temporary fall from grace. Despite the personal setbacks, Jimmy Swaggart was known for his resilience and faith. He made a dramatic return to ministry, reaffirming his belief in redemption and the power of second chances. Swaggart's legacy lies not just in his media presence but also in his contributions to Christian music, particularly his gospel recordings, which became a staple in many households. Through his music, sermons, and books, he inspired countless lives. Even as controversies clouded his career, his faith in God remained unwavering. Jimmy Swaggart's life is a testament to the complexities of human nature, triumphs, failures, redemption, and a relentless pursuit of faith. For his followers, his influence was undeniable, and for many, his teachings were life-changing. As we reflect on his life, we celebrate his contributions to spreading the gospel and the many lives he touched. Throughout his journey, may he rest in peace. Michael Madsen, a staple in the world of Hollywood's toughest and most iconic characters, passed away at the age of 70. Known for his rugged demeanor, deep voice, and undeniable presence, Madsen's career spans several decades, cementing him as one of cinema's most recognizable faces. Born on September 25, 1958, in Chicago, Illinois, Madsen grew up in a family with deep ties to the arts. But it was in Hollywood where his true legacy would be carved. Madsen's prime time in Hollywood came in the 1990s, when he worked alongside some of the biggest names in film. He is perhaps most famous for his role as Mr. Blonde in Quentin Tarantino's iconic film Reservoir Dogs, 1992. His portrayal of the sadistic, cold-blooded character made a lasting impression on audiences and critics alike, marking Madsen as a rising star in the film industry. Following this success, his collaboration with Tarantino continued, notably with his role as Bud in Kill Bill, Volume 1, 2003, and Kill Bill, Volume 2, 2004. His contributions to Tarantino's films are a key part of his lasting legacy. Madsen's work didn't stop with just Tarantino, though he was featured in numerous other films, including Thelma and Louise, 1991, Donnie Brasco, 1997, and Sin City, 2005, often portraying characters that embodied toughness, grit, and complexity. His versatility in both action-packed roles and dramatic performances allowed him to stand out in a competitive industry. Despite his success, Madsen's career was not without its ups and downs, and he remained largely private about his personal life. Yet, his loyal fanbase continued to support him through both his triumphs and challenges. Madsen's authenticity and ability to create memorable characters made him a beloved figure, not only in the action and crime genres, but in cinema as a whole. As we remember Michael Madsen, we celebrate his unforgettable contributions to film, the powerful characters he brought to life, and his undeniable place in Hollywood history. His gritty, intense roles will forever remain etched in our memories. May he rest in peace. Julian McMahon, an actor whose career spanned both television and film, left an indelible mark on the entertainment world. He passed away at the age of 63, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances. Born on July 27, 1968, in Sydney, Australia, McMahon was destined for greatness. With his striking good looks and commanding screen presence, he quickly became one of Hollywood's most sought-after actors. McMahon's primetime came in the 2000s when he starred as the complex and charismatic Dr. Christian Troy in the hit television series Nip Tuck, 2003 to 2010. The show, which focused on two plastic surgeons and the moral dilemmas they faced, became an instant cultural phenomenon. McMahon's portrayal of Troy, a brilliant yet deeply flawed doctor, earned him critical acclaim and made him a household name. His performance resonated with audiences, showcasing his versatility as an actor capable of balancing charm, vulnerability, and dark complexity. In addition to his work on Nip Tuck, McMahon's career included roles in other notable projects. He played the villainous Doctor Doom in Fantastic Four 2005 and Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer 2007, where his ability to portray antagonists with depth and nuance further solidified his place in Hollywood. His extensive career also included notable roles in Charmed 2001-2002, Profiler 1996 to 2000, and appearances in films like Premonition 2007 alongside Sandra Bullock. Beyond his impressive television and film credits, McMahon was known for his distinctive Australian background, which added an extra layer of intrigue to his on-screen persona. His characters often carried a blend of sophistication and danger, and he had a unique ability to make the audience both love and loathe him. Often in the same breath, despite the challenges that came with fame, McMahon's dedication to his craft remained steadfast throughout his career. His ability to shift between different roles, from villainous to sympathetic, from dramatic to action-packed, showcased his range and kept audiences captivated. Julian McMahon's legacy is not only about the characters he brought to life, but also about his contributions to redefining what it means to be a leading man in modern television and film. As we reflect on his career, we remember the unforgettable Dr. Troy and the myriad of other characters that McMahon brought to life. His impact on television and film will continue to inspire and entertain for generations to come. May he rest in peace. Diogo Jota, the Portuguese forward who lit up Anfield with his electrifying performances, passed away at the age of 28, leaving behind a legacy of incredible goals, skill, and passion. Born on December 4, 1996, in Massarelos, Portugal, Jota's journey to becoming one of football's brightest talents began at a young age. His natural ability, work ethic, and hunger to succeed led him to the world stage, where he quickly rose through the ranks of European football. Jota's prime years came during his time at Liverpool FC, where he arrived in September 2020 from Wolverhampton Wanderers. In just a short time, he established himself as one of the club's most dangerous attacking players. Known for his incredible pace, precise finishing, and versatility, Jota became an integral part of Jurgen Klopp's high-powered attack. His ability to score crucial goals in the Premier League, Champions League, and other competitions earned him the admiration of fans and pundits alike. It was during his time at Liverpool that Jota truly flourished, providing a spark whenever the team needed it. His standout moments included a spectacular hat-trick against Arsenal and vital goals in Liverpool's historic Champions League campaigns. Jota's combination of technical skill and relentless pressing was key to the team's success, contributing to their domestic and European titles during his tenure. Though still in the prime of his career, Jota's influence at Liverpool was undeniable. His hard work and determination, paired with his natural talent, elevated the team to new heights. Off the pitch, Jota was known for his humility and team-first mentality, always putting the collective success of the team above individual accolades. Tragic passing leaves a void not just in the football world, but also in the hearts of Liverpool fans, who adored his fearless playstyle and commitment to the team. He represented the best of modern football, a player who never backed down, always striving to improve, and who provided moments of brilliance in every game. As we remember Diogo Jota, we celebrate the unforgettable goals, the hard work, and the love he gave to the beautiful game. His legacy will live on through the countless memories he created on the pitch and in the hearts of Liverpool fans worldwide. May he rest in peace. Mark Snow, the brilliant composer whose haunting and iconic theme for The X-Files became a defining sound of a generation, passed away at the age of 74. Born on August 26, 1951, in New York City, Snow's journey to becoming one of television's most memorable composers was shaped by his deep love for music and the unique sound he brought to the small screen. With an unparalleled knack for creating mood and atmosphere, Snow's music elevated the stories it accompanied, and his work on The X-Files is still celebrated as one of the best television themes of all time. Snow's prime years came in the 1990s, when The X-Files became a cultural phenomenon. The eerie, chilling X-Files theme, with its signature use of synthesizers, haunting melodies, and atmospheric tones, became synonymous with the show's exploration of the paranormal and the unknown. The theme's simple yet unforgettable composition, along with Snow's ability to score the show's tense and suspenseful moments, played a key role in making The X-Files a genre-defining success. Beyond The X-Files, Snow's career was vast and varied. He worked on countless film and television projects, composing music for shows like Memoriam, The Lone Gunman, and Smallville, among others. His ability to blend orchestral arrangements with electronic elements allowed him to craft soundtracks that captured the essence of both character and narrative. His music could evoke a range of emotions, from tension and fear to warmth and triumph. While Snow was widely regarded for his contributions to the world of television, his understated, humble nature kept him out of the spotlight. Still, his music spoke volumes, often carrying the weight of entire stories without a single word of dialogue. His contribution to the legacy of The X-Files and his lasting impact on television scoring is immeasurable. Mark Snow's legacy is a reminder of the power of music in storytelling. His compositions, particularly the unforgettable theme to The X-Files, continue to live on in the hearts of fans, instantly transporting them back to the mystery and intrigue of the show. As we reflect on his career, we honor the countless ways in which his music has shaped the cultural landscape. May he rest in peace. Young Noble, the rapper whose voice became synonymous with some of the most memorable moments in 90s hip-hop, passed away at the age of 44. Born as Ricky D. Johnson on November 8, 1980, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Noble's musical journey was one that would intertwine with the legend of Tupac, leaving an indelible mark on the culture of hip-hop. Noble's prime years came in the mid-90s, during which he became a key member of the influential Outlawz, a group that was closely affiliated with Tupac and his iconic Death Row Records era. His association with Tupac was pivotal in shaping his career, as they collaborated on a number of projects that would become timeless in the world of hip-hop. Noble's raw lyricism and distinct flow complemented Tupac's revolutionary and often rebellious sound, contributing to tracks like Hail Mary and Hit 'Em Up, two of Tupac's most iconic anthems. Young Noble's contributions to the Outlawz are often remembered for their deep sense of loyalty, gritty realism, and uncompromising truth. His verses were powerful, delivering a message of resilience and defiance, which resonated deeply with fans, especially those from the streets. He wasn't just another rapper in the mix, he was part of a revolutionary collective that helped define the sound and vision of Tupac's final years. After Tupac's tragic passing, Noble continued to carry the torch, keeping the Outlawz legacy alive and pushing forward with his own solo projects. His music, like his life, was steeped in themes of struggle, survival, and a commitment to the truth. Despite the hardships he faced, Noble's passion for hip-hop never waned. He stayed true to his roots, blending his distinctive voice with the spirit of Tupac's vision, helping to introduce new generations to the untold stories of life on the streets. Young Noble's legacy is more than just his music. It is the bond he shared with Tupac and the countless fans who felt his authenticity. He represented a voice for the voiceless, an unwavering figure in a genre that demands truth and passion. His impact on hip-hop culture is undeniable, and his work will continue to inspire, echoing through the speakers of those who still believe in the power of music to tell real stories. May he rest in peace. Mossy Burks, the powerful gospel vocalist whose voice resonated with divine passion, passed away at the age of 79. Born on August 12, 1946. In Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Burks's journey to becoming a gospel music icon was a testament to her unwavering faith, exceptional talent, and dedication to the ministry of music. As a beloved member of the Mississippi Mass Choir, her voice became an instrument of joy, hope, and inspiration for millions across the world. Burks's prime years came during the late 1980s and 1990s, when the Mississippi Mass Choir became one of the most recognized names in gospel music. As the choir's lead vocalist, her powerful, soulful voice captured the essence of traditional gospel, blending it with contemporary styles. Burks's ability to evoke deep emotion in her performances helped propel the Mississippi Mass Choir to international acclaim. Their renditions of "Oh Lord, We Praise You" and "I'm So Glad I Made It" are timeless classics. With Burks's voice front and center, lifting hearts and souls, her influence extended far beyond the music. Burks was a spiritual anchor for many, embodying the very spirit of gospel music. Her style was marked by raw, emotional delivery and a strong connection to her faith, and it was evident that every note she sang came from the depths of her heart. Burks was not just a singer, she was a messenger, using music to share the love and grace of God with the world. Her legacy continues through the Mississippi Mass Choir and her solo contributions to gospel music, where she touched lives not only through her voice but also through her tireless advocacy for the preservation of gospel music's rich heritage. She mentored countless younger singers and nurtured the next generation of gospel talent, ensuring the genre remained vibrant and ever-reaching. As we remember Mossy Burks, we celebrate the enduring impact of her voice, one that transcended generations, united communities, and inspired countless individuals to find solace and strength in the power of gospel music. Her place in the pantheon of gospel greats is firmly secured, and her influence will echo for years to come. May she rest in peace. Frank Layden, the beloved former head coach of the Utah Jazz, passed away at the age of 90. Born on February 27, 1932, in Brooklyn, New York, Layden's impact on the game of basketball was profound, shaping both the Utah Jazz franchise and the larger NBA landscape. Known for his wit, wisdom, and infectious personality, Layden's legacy goes beyond his coaching achievements. He became a symbol of leadership, resilience, and passion for the game. Layden's prime years came in the 1980s, when he transformed the Utah Jazz into one of the most competitive teams in the league. He took over as head coach in 1981, leading the team to its first-ever playoff appearances, and under his leadership, the Jazz began to establish themselves as a force in the Western Conference. His commitment to player development and team chemistry paved the way for the eventual rise of the Jazz as a perennial contender throughout the 1990s, especially with the dynamic duo of John Stockton and Karl Malone leading the charge. One of Layden's most defining qualities as a coach was his ability to connect with his players, creating a family-like atmosphere within the locker room. He instilled a sense of discipline, hard work, and trust, which laid the foundation for the Jazz's long-lasting success. His leadership style was a blend of tough love and humor, always finding ways to motivate his players while keeping the environment light and positive. Beyond his time as a head coach, Layden also served as the Jazz's general manager and president of basketball operations, contributing to the organization's growth and success for many years. He helped build the roster that would later go on to make the NBA Finals in 1997 and 1998. His vision and leadership were instrumental in crafting the Jazz's identity as a team that played with heart, grit, and an unwavering commitment to excellence. Even after his coaching career, Layden's influence remained strong within the Utah Jazz organization and the broader basketball community. He was known for his sharp sense of humor and colorful anecdotes, becoming a favorite among fans and media alike. Layden's connection to the game remained unbreakable, as he continued to offer advice and support to coaches and players long after stepping away from the sidelines. As we reflect on the life of Frank Layden, we remember not just the wins and losses, but the spirit he brought to the game and the love he had for his players and the fans. His impact on the Utah Jazz and the NBA as a whole is immeasurable, and his legacy will live on through the team's continued success and the countless lives he touched along the way. May he rest in peace. David Gergen, the esteemed political advisor who served for U.S. presidents and shaped American policy for decades, passed away at the age of 82, born on May 9, 1942, in Durham, North Carolina. Gergen's career was a testament to his unparalleled ability to navigate the complexities of American politics with integrity, diplomacy, and a deep sense of national service. Gergen's prime years as a political advisor spanned across the 1970s, 1980s, and 1990s, serving as a trusted counselor to presidents from both major political parties. His unique ability to work across the aisle earned him a reputation as a true bipartisan figure. He advised Presidents Richard Nixon, Gerald Ford, Ronald Reagan, and Bill Clinton, providing counsel on matters ranging from national security to domestic policy. His steady hand and calm demeanor helped guide the country through some of its most challenging political moments. One of Gergen's most defining qualities was his commitment to public service and his ability to build relationships with both Republicans and Democrats, whether in the White House, on the campaign trail, or on television. Gergen's insights were always thoughtful and informed by a deep understanding of history, governance, and the human side of politics. His ability to provide balanced, objective counsel made him a valued advisor to both liberal and conservative leaders alike. Beyond his work in the White House, Gergen made significant contributions to journalism and political analysis, serving as a senior political analyst for CNN and writing extensively on the political landscape. His presence on television became synonymous with wisdom.com, analysis, and deep understanding of American politics. His books, including Eyewitness to Power, provided an insider's view of the decisions and dynamics that shaped the nation's history during his time in government. Gergen's impact was not limited to the policy decisions he influenced or the administrations he served. He was a mentor to many young political professionals and a symbol of integrity in an often chaotic political environment. His approach to politics, rooted in civility, pragmatism, and an enduring belief in the importance of service, will continue to serve as a model for future generations of public servants. As we remember David Gergen, we honor a man who dedicated his life to the betterment of his country, always seeking to serve the American people regardless of party affiliation. His voice, wisdom, and legacy in American political history will live on for many years to come. May he rest in peace. Donald Rose, the beloved figure who carried the title of Britain's oldest living World War II veteran, passed away at the age of 112, born on October 7, 1912. In Manchester, England, Rose's life was a testament to resilience, duty, and unwavering courage. His service in the Second World War and the remarkable legacy he left behind make him a symbol of a generation that faced adversity with unparalleled strength and determination. Rose's prime years came during the 1930s and 1940s when he enlisted in the British Army and became part of the monumental effort to defeat the forces of tyranny during World War II, serving in a time of unimaginable struggle. Rose was not only a witness to history but an active participant in it. His contributions, though often quiet and humble, were part of the collective bravery that shaped the outcome of the war. Despite the hardships he faced as a soldier, Rose never sought the limelight. His service was marked by a deep sense of duty to his country and fellow men. He endured countless challenges, but his resilience, strength, and commitment to the values of freedom and justice remained unwavering throughout his life. He is part of a generation whose sacrifices cannot be forgotten, and his lived experience will forever stand as a testament to the courage of those who fought for peace. As the years passed, Rose lived through many chapters of history, witnessing monumental changes in society and the world. He was not just a veteran but a storyteller, sharing his experiences with younger generations, ensuring that the sacrifices of those who served during World War II were never forgotten. His perspective was one of deep wisdom, always reminding those around him of the importance of gratitude, unity, and peace. Though Rose lived to see an incredible span of history, it was his sense of humility, grace, and commitment to his country that truly defined his life. He was a reminder of the countless men and women who served in the war, many of whom are no longer with us. His passing marks the end of an era, one in which those who fought and sacrificed for a better future are slowly fading from the world stage. As we remember Donald Rose, we honor not just his service in World War II, but the decades of peace and prosperity that he helped secure. His legacy will live on in the hearts of those who knew him and the generations who continue to learn from his extraordinary life. May he rest in peace. Faya Singh, the inspirational athlete known as the oldest marathon runner in the world, passed away at the age of 113, born on April 1, 1911. In Bees Pinde, Punjab, India, Singh's journey from a small village to becoming a global symbol of perseverance, determination, and strength is a story that continues to inspire millions. His remarkable ability to continue running marathons well into his 100s broke records and defied expectations, proving that age is just a number when it comes to chasing your dreams. Faya Singh's prime years as a marathon runner came well after most athletes would have retired, starting his competitive running career in his 89th year. Despite never having run a race before, he began training for marathons after the death of his wife, and from there, he embarked on a journey that would see him complete several international races. His first marathon, in 2000, was just the beginning of a remarkable chapter in athletics. Singh's crowning achievement came when he completed the 2003 London Marathon at the age of 92. Setting a world record for the oldest person to ever run a marathon. His achievements didn't stop there. Singh would go on to complete several more marathons, including the Toronto Waterfront Marathon at age 100, becoming an international sensation and a symbol of strength and willpower. Known for his infectious smile and positive attitude, Singh's presence in the running community was nothing short of extraordinary. His story transcended sport. Faya Singh's message was simple but profound. Age does not define your limits, and there is no expiration date for dreams. His feats have inspired countless people around the world, proving that, with determination, hard work, and heart, one can defy the odds and push beyond perceived limits. Even after retiring from competitive marathons, Singh continued to be an ambassador for fitness and well-being. He encouraged others to live active, healthy lives regardless of their age, and became an advocate for sports, especially among seniors. His legacy goes far beyond the finish lines he crossed. It lies in the message he shared with the world. There is always room to grow, to challenge yourself, and to keep moving forward. As we celebrate Faya Singh's life, we remember the incredible man who ran marathons in his 90s and 100s, who made history not just for the records he set but for the hearts he touched. His story is a testament to the power of the human spirit and the boundless possibilities that await anyone who dares to chase their passion. May he rest in peace. Andrea Gibson, the poet whose words captured the raw beauty and heartache of the human experience, passed away at the age of 48. Born on August 31, 1977. In Calais, Maine, Gibson's work became a beacon for those seeking truth in the depths of grief, love, and personal discovery. Known for their powerful performances and poignant verses, Gibson's poetry transcended the written word, reaching audiences with the urgency and vulnerability of a heartbeat. Gibson's prime years as a poet came in the 2000s and 2010s, when they rose to prominence through spoken word poetry that tackled themes of identity, loss, mental health, and mortal vulnerability. With collections like The Madness Face and Take Me With You, Gibson became an influential figure in the poetry community, celebrated for their fearless examination of topics that many avoided, especially the complexities of grief, mortality, and the search for meaning in the face of pain. One of Gibson's defining traits was their ability to articulate the most painful emotions with tenderness and rawness, making their work resonate deeply with those who had experienced loss or struggled with self. Poems like A Letter to the Unborn and The New Wound captured universal truths about human fragility, offering comfort to anyone feeling lost or broken. Beyond their poetry, Gibson was an advocate for the LGBTQ community, using their platform to promote not just self-expression but social justice and equality. Their voice became synonymous with the fight for personal and collective freedom, offering solace to those who felt marginalized or unheard. As an artist, Gibson's poetry was a form of resistance, and through their art, they challenged audiences to look directly at the uncomfortable, the unspoken, and the beautiful mess of life. Andrea Gibson's legacy is one of emotional courage. They showed us that poetry can be more than just words. It can be a lifeline, a form of healing, and a way to make sense of the darkness that sometimes surrounds us. They didn't just write about grief, they invited others to feel, to reflect, and to connect with their own humanity in ways that were both personal and collective. As we remember Andrea Gibson, we honor not just the incredible poems and performances they gave the world, but the emotional honesty and courage they embodied. Their work will continue to resonate with generations of readers, listeners, and dreamers who seek the light within the shadows of life. May they rest in peace. Connie Francis, the singer whose voice became synonymous with the golden age of pop music, passed away at the age of 86. Born on December 12, 1938, in Newark, New Jersey, Francis's impact on the music world was profound, as her hits of the 1960s defined an era of romance, heartbreak, and timeless melodies. Connie's prime years came during the early 1960s, when she became one of the most successful female pop singers in the world. With a voice that combines sweetness, passion, and undeniable power, she produced a string of hits that remain classics to this day. Songs like Where the Boys Are, Stupid, Cupid, and Lipstick on Your Collar not only dominated the airwaves, but also captured the hearts of listeners, defining a generation's love and longing. Her hit single, Where the Boys Are, became an anthem for young women and forever solidified her place in music history. But Francis's versatility went beyond pop hits. She embraced multiple genres, including country, Latin, and standards, showcasing a range that few of her contemporaries could match. Her ability to cross cultural boundaries with songs like Saber, Dance and La Paloma expanded her international appeal, making her a beloved figure worldwide. Francis's career was not without its struggles, but her resilience in the face of personal challenges only added to her legendary status. Despite the hardships, her passion for music never faltered, and she continued to perform and record for years, leaving behind a rich legacy that fans still treasure. Connie's influence is evident, not only in the music she created, but also in the doors she opened for future female artists. She was a trailblazer in the world of pop music, demonstrating that women could be powerful, independent, and successful in the entertainment industry. She was both an entertainer and a cultural icon, with a lasting presence that transcended the era in which she rose to fame. As we reflect on Connie Francis's incredible career, we remember not just the songs she gifted us, but the emotional depth and beauty she brought to every performance. Her voice was a soundtrack to many lives, and her legacy will continue to live on in the hearts of those who loved her music. May she rest in peace. James Carter Cathcart, the talented voice actor whose iconic characters brought life to some of the most beloved figures in animation, passed away on July 8, 2025, at the age of 71. Born on March 8, 1954, in West Long Branch, New Jersey, also known by his stage names Jimmy Zopie, Carter Cathcart, and Jimmy Zopie, was an integral figure in the world of voice acting, script adaptation, and vocal direction. Cathcart's voice became a staple of many childhoods, especially for fans of the Pac-Man franchise, where he famously voiced Gary Okajames, Meowth, and Professor Oak. His ability to give each character a distinct personality, from the mischievous charm of Meowth to the driven, rivalrous nature of Gary, made him a fan favorite and a key part of the show's success. His work as a voice director and script adapter further cemented his role in shaping the voices and stories that defined the world of Pac-Man. Cathcart's prime years came in the late 1990s and 2000s, when he became a household name for fans of Peachyman and other animated series. But his talents were not confined to just one show. Cathcart's career spanned across various shows, films, and video games, lending his voice to characters in beloved titles such as Yu-Gi-Oh!, One Piece, and Cardcaptor Sakura, showcasing his versatile vocal range. In addition to his voice work, Cathcart was also a gifted pianist and vocalist, adding musical depth to his creative endeavors. His ability to merge his musical talents with his voice acting made him a true Renaissance figure in the entertainment industry. Throughout his career, he worked tirelessly behind the scenes, not just as a performer, but as a mentor to younger voice actors, always offering his expertise and passion for the craft. Cathcart's influence in the voice acting community was immeasurable. He wasn't just a voice on the screen. He was a storyteller, bringing the characters to life in a way that felt personal and unforgettable. His work helped define an entire generation of animated television, and his contributions will continue to be felt in the industry for years to come. As we remember James Carter Cathcart, we honor a man who brought joy, laughter, and heart to millions of viewers around the world. His voices will continue to live on in the iconic characters he so masterfully portrayed, and his legacy as a talented voice actor, director, and musician will remain an inspiration to all who followed in his footsteps. May he rest in peace. Malcolm Jamal Warner, the actor whose portrayal of Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show captured the hearts of millions, passed away at the age of 54. Born on August 18, 1970. In Jersey City, New Jersey, Warner's rise to stardom came with his iconic role in one of television's most beloved shows. As Theo, the teenage son of the Huxtable family, Warner became a household name, forever cementing his place in the hearts of fans around the world. Warner's prime years as an actor came during the 1980s and 1990s, when The Cosby Show dominated the TV landscape. The show's groundbreaking portrayal of an upper-middle-class African-American family, led by Cliff and Claire Huxtable, played by Bill Cosby and Felicia Rashad, became a cultural phenomenon, and Warner's role as Theo, the smart but sometimes mischievous son, resonated deeply with audiences. His character's journey from a young man navigating adolescence to a mature and thoughtful adult mirrored the experiences of many viewers, and Warner's warm, authentic performance made Theo one of the most memorable TV characters of his time. Beyond The Cosby Show, Warner showcased his talents in a variety of roles, including his work in Malcolm and Eddie, where he co-starred with Eddie Griffin in a comedic series that further established his versatility as an actor. Warner also expanded into directing and producing, demonstrating his deep understanding of the craft and his commitment to pushing boundaries in both television and film. Malcolm Jamal Warner's impact was not limited to his roles on screen. He was an advocate for social issues, using his platform to speak out on topics ranging from African American representation in the media to education and personal growth. His work as a producer, director, and writer allowed him to take on more creative control and push for authentic narratives that connected with audiences on a deeper level. As we remember Malcolm Jamal Warner, we celebrate not just the iconic character of Theo Huxtable, but the remarkable career that followed. His contribution to television, his advocacy for meaningful representation, and his dedication to his craft will continue to inspire future generations of actors and creators. Through his work, Warner became more than just a TV star. He became a cultural symbol of growth, family, and authenticity. May he rest in peace. Ozzy Osbourne, the iconic figure who redefined the world of heavy metal and became a pop culture phenomenon, passed away at the age of 76. Born on December 3, 1948. In Birmingham, England, Osbourne's impact on music, television, and pop culture is immeasurable. As the frontman of Black Sabbath and a solo artist, his unique voice and electric stage presence made him one of the most influential figures in rock history. Osbourne's prime years came in the 1970s and 1980s. With Black Sabbath, the band he helped form, laying the foundation for the heavy metal genre. With their groundbreaking albums, such as Paranoid and Master of Reality, Black Sabbath's music became anthems for a generation, defining the sound and spirit of heavy metal. Songs like Iron Man, War Pigs, and Paranoid remain staples of the genre. Their influence still felt in every corner of rock and metal today. After leaving Black Sabbath in the late 1970s, Osbourne launched a successful solo career, with albums like Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman earning critical acclaim and chart-topping success. His distinctive voice, combined with his eccentric and rebellious persona, solidified his place as a solo rock legend. Songs like Crazy Train, Mr. Crowley, and No More Tears became instant classics and remain some of the most iconic tracks in rock history. However, Ozzy's legacy isn't just about his music. His larger-than-life persona extended to television with the hit reality series The Osbournes, which premiered in 2002. The show, which featured Ozzy alongside his wife, Sharon, and children, became a cultural touchstone. Audiences saw a more personal side of the Prince of Darkness, one who was as loving as he was unpredictable. The show turned the Osbourne family into household names and introduced Ozzy to an entirely new generation of fans. Osbourne's journey hasn't been without its struggles, but his resilience, humor, and love for his family have been a constant source of inspiration. Through his ups and downs, he remained an enduring symbol of rock and roll rebellion, artistic expression, and personal transformation. As we remember Ozzy Osbourne, we celebrate not just his unparalleled contributions to music, but also his role in shaping the cultural landscape of the 21st century, his influence on generations of musicians, his lasting impact on the heavy metal genre, and his unique place in pop culture will forever be etched in history. May he rest in peace. Brian Brayman, the fierce and dedicated linebacker who helped the Philadelphia Eagles secure their first ever Super Bowl victory, passed away at the age of 36. Born on January 24, 1987, in Spring, Texas, Brayman's journey to football greatness was one of perseverance, passion, and an unwavering commitment to his team. Brayman's prime years came during the 2017 NFL season, when he played a pivotal role in the Eagles' historic Super Bowl 52 victory. While not always in the spotlight, Brayman's contributions to the team, especially on special teams, were invaluable. His high-energy play and dedication to the team's success were part of the foundation that made the Eagles' defense a force to be reckoned with. His work ethic, determination, and leadership in the locker room made him an essential piece of the Eagles' championship run. The 2017 season marked a career-defining moment for Brayman, as the Eagles defeated the New England Patriots in a thrilling 41-33 victory, earning their first-ever Super Bowl title. Though Brayman's role on the field may not have been as prominent as some of his teammates, his impact on the team's spirit and success cannot be overstated. He was a true team player, always willing to put the team first and give everything he had for the chance to achieve greatness. Brayman's journey to the NFL was not easy. After going undrafted in the 2010 NFL Draft, he worked tirelessly to earn a spot on the Houston Texans roster, later moving on to stints with the Philadelphia Eagles and Indianapolis Colts. Despite the odds, his relentless pursuit of excellence and his dedication to the game earned him a well-deserved place in the spotlight when he finally got his Super Bowl ring with the Eagles. Off the field, Brayman was known for his humility, work ethic, and positive attitude. His ability to inspire and motivate those around him, whether on the field or in the community, made him a beloved figure among fans and teammates alike. Brian Brayman's legacy isn't just about his Super Bowl victory, but about the heart and soul he poured into everything he did. As we remember Brian Brayman, we honor not just the Super Bowl champion, but the man who embodied perseverance, passion, and the spirit of teamwork. His contributions to the Eagles' victory, his dedication to the sport, and his enduring legacy in the NFL will never be forgotten. May he rest in peace. Felix Baumgartner, the daredevil skydiver who became the first person to break the sound barrier in freefall, passed away at the age of 56. Born on April 20, 1969. In Salzburg, Austria, Baumgartner's name became synonymous with fearless adventure, innovation, and the relentless pursuit of pushing human limits. Baumgartner's prime achievement came on October 14, 2012, when he completed his historic Red Bull Stratos mission. Jumping from a height of 128,100 feet, 39 kilometers, Baumgartner made history by becoming the first human to fall faster than the speed of sound, reaching a speed of 843.6 miles per hour, 1,357.64 kilometers per hour, or Mach 1.25. This monumental achievement not only defied the laws of gravity, but also pushed the boundaries of aerospace science and human endurance. Felix's skydiving journey began long before his legendary freefall. A trained pilot and base jumper, Baumgartner had already set several world records in the sport of base jumping, including the record for the highest parachute jump from a building. His passion for adventure and defying the odds was evident in everything he did. But it was the Stratos mission that would forever cement his place in the history of human exploration. The Red Bull Stratos mission was a monumental collaboration of scientists, engineers, and daring individuals, and Baumgartner's courage was at the center of it all. His jump not only advanced our understanding of human limits and safety in extreme conditions, but also brought the world together, as millions watched in awe as he plummeted from the edge of space itself. His leap into the unknown was a testament to the power of human curiosity and the unyielding desire to challenge what is possible. Beyond the jump, Baumgartner's legacy extends to his work in advancing aerospace safety. His success provided invaluable data for the development of new technology for high-altitude rescue missions and space exploration, contributing to the broader field of aerospace research. Felix Baumgartner was more than just a skydiver. He was a pioneer who saw the world not as it was but as it could be. His bravery inspired countless individuals to take risks, challenge themselves, and dream of things beyond the stars. He proved that with enough determination, anything no matter how impossible can be achieved. As we remember Felix Baumgartner, we celebrate the life of a man who defied gravity, broke barriers, and forever changed the way we view the limits of human potential. His legacy is written in the sky, and his spirit will continue to inspire adventurers for generations to come. May he rest in peace. Eileen Fulton, the talented actress whose portrayal of Lisa Grimaldi on As the World Turns made her one of the most iconic figures in soap opera history, passed away at the age of 85. Born on September 13, 1935. In Oneida, New York, Fulton's acting career spanned over 6 decades, and she became synonymous with the world of daytime television. Fulton's prime years were undoubtedly during her time on As the World Turns, where she portrayed the beloved and complex character of Lisa Grimaldi. a role she first took on in 1960. Lisa Grimaldi's multifaceted persona, whether she was a schemer, a heartbroken lover, or a fierce advocate for her family, made her one of the longest-running characters on the show and a fan favorite through Lisa's many marriages, triumphs, and heartaches. Eileen Fulton brought depth and authenticity to the role, captivating viewers for more than 50 years. As one of the most enduring stars of As the World Turns, Fulton's performance was a mainstay of the show for its entire run. From 1962, its final episode in 2010, her ability to navigate through the drama, romance, and suspense that shaped the series showcased not only her talent but also her incredible dedication to the craft of acting. She won multiple awards throughout her career, including Daytime Emmy nominations, and left an indelible mark on the soap opera genre. Off-screen, Eileen Fulton's influence extended beyond acting. She became a beloved figure in the soap opera community, recognized for her generosity and warmth toward fans and colleagues alike. She was an advocate for women's rights and frequently spoke about the importance of portraying strong female characters on television. Her legacy as a trailblazer for women in daytime TV was evident both in her work and in the impact she had on the industry. Though As the World Turns came to an end in 2010, Eileen Fulton's presence on the screen remains unforgettable. Her portrayal of Lisa Grimaldi was not just a role, it was a testament to her incredible skill as an actress, her ability to create empathy and connection with viewers, and her dedication to her craft. As we remember Eileen Fulton, we celebrate the career of an actress whose work brought joy and drama to millions of fans. Her portrayal of Lisa Grimaldi will remain a touchstone in soap opera history, and her legacy will live on in the hearts of all who loved her work. May she rest in peace. Rex White, a true pioneer of NASCAR and a Hall of Fame driver, passed away at the age of 89. Born on March 18, 1936. In Georgia, White's journey to greatness in the world of motorsports is a testament to his skill, determination, and passion for racing. His legacy in the sport is enduring, as one of the legends who helped shape NASCAR into the powerhouse it is today. Rex White's prime years came in the 1960s, a time when NASCAR was evolving into a nationwide phenomenon. In 1960, White claimed the NASCAR Grand National Championship, marking the pinnacle of his career. His ability to navigate the tracks with precision, strategy, and unrelenting focus made him one of the top drivers of his time. With 28 wins, he demonstrated time and again that he was a force to be reckoned with in one of the most competitive eras of the sport. White's driving style was marked by consistency and calm under pressure. He may not have been as flamboyant as some of his peers, but his meticulous approach to racing earned him the respect of fellow drivers and fans alike. His success on the track was built on a deep understanding of the car and the course, always keeping his eyes on the finish line while maintaining a strategic and steady pace. In 2015, Rex White was inducted into the NASCAR Hall of Fame, cementing his place in racing history. His career is remembered not only for his championship and wins, but also for his role in popularizing the sport during a time of rapid growth and change. He was a driving force in helping NASCAR become the sport we know and love today. Beyond his championship titles, White's humility and dedication to the sport left an impression on everyone who worked with him, whether it was helping younger drivers find their footing or sharing his wisdom with the next generation. Rex White was known for his generous spirit and the respect he commanded within the racing community. As we reflect on the life and career of Rex White, we honor a man who dedicated his life to racing and who helped bring NASCAR into the spotlight. His legacy lives on through his many accomplishments, his contribution to the sport, and the lasting inspiration he has provided to all who love motorsports. May he rest in peace. Papa Jake Larson, the beloved World War II veteran who captured the hearts of millions with his humor, wisdom, and warmth on TikTok, passed away at the age of 98. Born on November 6, 1926, in Minnesota, Larson's life was marked by bravery, resilience, and a deep love for his country. From his service in World War II to his later rise as a social media sensation, Larson's story is one of incredible versatility and heart. In his youth, Jake Larson was drafted into the United States Army during World War II, where he served with honor. His time in the military fighting for freedom and justice during one of the most tumultuous periods in history was a testament to his courage and patriotism. While the specifics of his service remain a part of his personal history, it is clear that his experience shaped him into the man who would later inspire generations through both his actions and his words. Years after the war, Larson lived a full life, but it wasn't until his retirement that he gained a new form of recognition. In his 90s, Larson became a TikTok sensation, sharing stories of his time as a young soldier, his reflections on life, and his humorous takes on the modern world. Known for his catchphrase, "Don't forget to hug your grandma," and his kind, yet hilarious perspective on life, Papa Jake quickly amassed a dedicated following. His ability to connect with fans of all ages, while staying true to his roots as a World War II hero, made him an online icon. What made Papa Jake's social media presence so special wasn't just his stories or his infectious humor, it was the wisdom he shared. His videos often reflected a life lived with purpose, resilience, and a love for the simpler things in life. In a world that was increasingly divided, his videos brought people together, reminding them of the values of family, kindness, and gratitude. Jake Larson's impact on the world, whether through his service in World War II or his heartwarming and humorous TikTok videos, will be felt for generations. He showed us that it's never too late to inspire others, and that even in our later years, we can still bring joy, wisdom, and love to the world. As we remember Papa Jake Larson, we honor a man who served his country, embraced life's challenges with a smile, and became a beacon of light for millions. His story reminds us all that true heroes are not just those who serve in battle, but those who continue to inspire and connect with others in the most unexpected ways. May he rest in peace. Alan Bergman, the award-winning lyricist whose words have touched the hearts of millions through iconic songs like The Way We Were, passed away at the age of 94. Born on September 11, 1929, in New York City, Bergman's prolific career spanned decades, during which he crafted lyrics that became a part of the cultural fabric. Forever etched into the minds of music lovers around the world, Bergman's prime years came during the 1960s and 1970s, when he, alongside his wife and collaborator Marilyn Bergman, became one of the most sought-after writing teams in the music industry. Their work, a fusion of poetic lyricism and universal themes, was recognized by both audiences and critics. The duo wrote songs for countless films, television shows, and Broadway productions, with The Way We Were standing out as perhaps their most unforgettable creation. The song, famously performed by Barbra Streisand for the 1973 film of the same name, became a timeless classic, earning the Academy Award for Best Original Song and striking a deep emotional chord with listeners around the world. But The Way We Were was just the beginning of a brilliant legacy. Alan Bergman's lyrics also graced songs like What Are You Doing the Rest of Your Life?, The Windmills of Your Mind, and How Do You Keep the Music Playing?, each capturing profound emotions and creating memories that have lasted for generations. His ability to convey complex feelings with grace and simplicity made him one of the most respected lyricists in the history of popular music. Throughout his career, Bergman earned numerous accolades, including multiple Grammy Awards, Academy Awards, and Golden Globe Awards. His partnership with Marilyn, both in marriage and songwriting, was one of the most successful collaborations in the music world, producing a body of work that remains as influential today as it was at the time of its release. Alan Bergman's work transcended generations and genres. His lyrics were sung by some of the most iconic voices in music, from Frank Sinatra to Tony Bennett, and his influence on popular culture is immeasurable. His songs continue to be performed and cherished by artists and fans alike, standing as a testament to the enduring power of song and storytelling. As we remember Alan Bergman, we celebrate the legacy of a man whose words have become an essential part of the American songbook. His songs will live on, touching hearts for generations to come, reminding us of the beauty of love, loss, and life itself. May he rest in peace. Kenneth Washington, the talented actor who portrayed Sergeant Richard Baker on the iconic sitcom Hogan's Heroes, passed away at the age of 88. Born on January 19, 1937, in Los Angeles, California, Washington's career broke new ground during a time when opportunities for black actors in Hollywood were still limited. His role in Hogan's Heroes became a significant milestone, not just for him personally, but for the representation of African American actors in mainstream television. Washington joined the cast of Hogan's Heroes in its final season, 1971-1972, where he portrayed a military police officer in a German POW camp during World War II. His presence on the show brought a fresh perspective to the ensemble cast, and though his time on the show was brief, his character was memorable for his wit, strength, and charm. While Hogan's Heroes was already a beloved show with an established cast, Kenneth Washington's portrayal of Sergeant Baker was a groundbreaking addition. In a time when African Americans were often relegated to stereotypical or secondary roles on television, Washington's inclusion on a major primetime show was significant. His performance demonstrated his range as an actor and allowed him to stand out among the ensemble cast, including stars like Bob Crane and Richard Dawson. Though his role in Hogan's Heroes was his most notable, Kenneth Washington also appeared in various television shows and films throughout his career, including guest roles on popular series such as The Mod Squad, The Rockford Files, and Good Times. He was always known for his versatility, bringing depth to every character he played, whether on screen or stage. His work continued to challenge the norms and expand the visibility of African American talent. In entertainment, off-screen Washington was known for his kindness and humility, never seeking the spotlight but always committed to his craft. He inspired countless actors and filmmakers, leaving a lasting legacy in the television and film industries. As we remember Kenneth Washington, we celebrate not just his work on Hogan's Heroes but also his lasting impact on the representation of black actors in Hollywood. His contributions paved the way for more diverse and inclusive storytelling, and his legacy will continue to inspire future generations of actors. May he rest in peace. Hulk Hogan, the larger-than-life WWE superstar who became an icon of professional wrestling, passed away at the age of 70. Born Terry Jean Bollea on August 11, 1953. In Augusta, Georgia, Hogan's journey from a professional bodybuilder to the undisputed champion of the squared circle forever changed the landscape of professional wrestling. Hogan's prime years were in the 1980s and 1990s, a period that marked the peak of his career and the rise of the WWE, then the WWF. His iconic catchphrase, "What you're gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you," became the battle cry for a generation of wrestling fans, and his larger-than persona made him the face of the company. With his trademark blonde mustache, muscular physique, and unbeatable charisma, Hogan was the ultimate showman who bridged the worlds of athletics, entertainment, and pop culture. In the ring, Hogan's story is one of unparalleled success. He held the WWE with the Nature Boy Ric Flair in his unforgettable match at WrestleMania 3 against Andre the Giant that solidified his place in history. His body slam of Andre became one of the most iconic moments in professional wrestling, showcasing his strength, heroism, and larger-than-life persona. Hogan was more than just a wrestler, he was a cultural phenomenon. With the success of Hulkamania, he became a global superstar, appearing in movies like Rocky III and No Holds Barred, hosting television shows, and even becoming a pop culture icon in the 1980s. His influence extended far beyond the wrestling ring, helping to bring the sport into mainstream consciousness and making it a global entertainment spectacle. Even after his wrestling career slowed down, Hogan remained involved with WWE, contributing to storylines, mentoring future generations of wrestlers, and continuing to be an ambassador for the sport. He became part of the WWE Hall of Fame and remained a beloved figure among fans worldwide. As we remember Hulk Hogan, we honor the man who turned wrestling into a worldwide entertainment spectacle. His incredible legacy not only shaped the WWE, but also laid the foundation for the success of countless wrestlers who came after him. Hogan's contributions to the world of sports and entertainment will never be forgotten, and his influence will continue to inspire future generations of fans and wrestlers alike. May he rest in peace. George Kooymans, the brilliant guitarist and songwriter whose work with Golden Earring made him a cornerstone of Dutch rock music, passed away at the age of 73. Born on March 11, 1948. In The Hague, Netherlands, Kooymans' contributions to rock music spanned over 5 decades, with his iconic riffs and unforgettable songs resonating across generations of listeners. Kooymans' prime years were in the 1970s and 1980s when Golden Earring rose to international fame. With Radar Love, the band created one of the most enduring rock anthems of all time, and Kooymans' powerful guitar work was a key component of its success. The song, with its driving beat and unforgettable solo, became a global hit, widely regarded as one of the best rock songs ever made. But Radar Love was just one of many standout tracks in Kooymans' impressive career. As the primary guitarist and a key songwriter for Golden Earring, Kooymans was responsible for shaping the band's signature sound, a mix of rock, hard rock, and progressive elements. Songs like Twilight Zone, When the Lady Smiles, and Just Like Vince Taylor showcased Kooymans' versatility. From blistering guitar solos to melodic, intricate compositions, his ability to blend complex musical arrangements with straightforward rock energy was a hallmark of his songwriting. Beyond his work with Golden Earring, Kooymans' influence extended throughout the world of rock music. His legacy as a guitarist was built on both technical skill and an innate ability to connect with listeners on an emotional level. He was a master of creating riffs that were both simple and transcendent, making his music accessible to a wide audience while remaining beloved by serious musicians. Even after Golden Earring's peak years, Kooymans continued to be an influential figure in rock music, contributing to the band's continued success with albums and tours that reached fans around the globe. His ability to evolve with the times while staying true to his musical roots was a testament to his enduring talent. As we remember George Kooymans, we celebrate the extraordinary guitarist who helped define the sound of a generation. His contributions to rock music are etched in history, and his legacy will continue to inspire guitarists, songwriters, and fans for years to come. May he rest in peace. Chuck Mignone, the masterful flugelhorn player and composer behind the unforgettable hit Feels So Good, passed away at the age of 82. Born on November 29, 1940, in Rochester, New York, Mignone's music captivated listeners worldwide, blending elements of jazz, pop, and Latin influences into a sound uniquely his own. His contributions to the world of music not only earned him critical acclaim but also made him one of the most beloved figures in instrumental jazz. Mangioni's prime years as a solo artist came in the 1970s and 1980s, a period that saw his career take flight, particularly with the release of Feels So Good in 1977. The album, and the title track in particular, became an international sensation. With its smooth melodies, uplifting energy, and Mangioni's signature flugelhorn, Feels So Good became a staple on the jazz charts and a piece of music history. The track's accessibility, combined with its intricate musicianship, allowed it to reach both jazz aficionados and mainstream listeners, cementing Mangioni as a crossover star. As a virtuoso on the flugelhorn, Chuck Mangioni's playing was known for its rich, warm tone and emotional depth. He brought a unique style to jazz, combining virtuosic technique with an approachable and infectious musicality that resonated with fans across genres. Throughout his career, Mangioni's work went beyond his own albums. He composed for television, film, and even orchestral works, showcasing his wide-ranging talent. In addition to his iconic solo career, Mangioni also made notable contributions as a member of the Jazz Brothers, and his collaborations with fellow musicians and artists were always highly regarded. His involvement in the music world was not only about performance but also about sharing his love for music with others. He spent years as a teacher, inspiring future generations of musicians. Chuck Mangioni's legacy is built on more than just the success of his chart-topping hits. It is rooted in his ability to bring joy through his music, his commitment to musical excellence, and his impact on the world of jazz and beyond. Whether performing on stage or composing new works, Mangioni's music will forever be a part of the soundtrack of our lives. As we remember Chuck Mangioni, we celebrate a musician whose melodies will continue to feel so good for generations. Tacoma's influence on jazz, his creativity, and his unique sound have left a lasting mark on the world of music. May he rest in peace.